YouTube, what a YouTube, down on News TV. I am your host, Trey. This video hits home for me. The title of it is The Rabbit Has a Gun. Reporter who exposed welfare scandal now risks jail. And they're referring to the Mississippi TANF scandal with former NFL quarterback Brett Favre. Well, he was allegedly an accomplice in this whole situation. Gotta say allegedly. I don't want to be sued. Don't sue me, Mr. Favre, but his name was floated around a lot. But let's check out the video.
You remember that story from a couple years ago where the former NFL quarterback Brett Favre was caught up in a state of Mississippi welfare fraud scandal. It involved state officials diverting funds meant for poor, mostly black women and children, according to public records. The series ran in this small nonprofit outlet called Mississippi Today, and we featured it on our show quite a bit. We spoke with Anna Wolf, the reporter who broke the story back in September of 2022. It was just a remarkably impressive piece of investigative journalism that went on to win a Pulitzer last year. But since then, as NBC News correspondent Ken Delanian explains, the reporter has been embroiled in a lawsuit that might land her in jail.
This is the kind of corruption that Mississippians know all too well.
Anna Wolf's reporting at Mississippi Today exposed a huge scandal in the poorest state in America. $77 million in welfare funds intended for children in need went instead to multiple pet projects, including this horse ranch, this volleyball arena, and to sports celebrities like Hall of Fame quarterback Brett Favre. Favre was never charged, but the reporting led to 8 criminal indictments and journalism's biggest prize. Adam Ganishow is the editor of the paper.
You can't just win a Pulitzer unless there's real impact.
2 days after the Pulitzer announcement, we got the first threat of legal action.
Former Mississippi Governor Phil Bryant, who was in office when the fraud occurred, is suing the newspaper, Wolf, and other staffers for defamation, saying Mississippi Today wrongly accused him of a crime. Allegations in court documents suggest Bryant was among those who directed the spending, but he maintains he did nothing illegal.
I did nothing wrong. I wasn't aware of the wrongdoings of others.
How would you explain to somebody who's never heard about this, Phil Bryant's overall role in the welfare scandal?
So it's pretty well laid out. It doesn't say that he did anything illegal. This is an agency under the governor's office. I mean, he has control, he has oversight.
Bryant did not initially sue over the newspaper's prize-winning reporting. Instead, he brought the case over how the reporting was later described, including when the newspaper's CEO said Bryant embezzled funds, which is not true. He was never charged, and there's no indication he's under criminal investigation. Bryant's attorney, Billy Quinn, says that was the last straw.
So here we are to give, one of their favorite words, accountability to the situation. Well, the rabbit's got the gun now. We'll see who's going to be accountable.
The rabbit's got the gun now. Think about that phrase. Because the former governor of Mississippi is a public figure suing for defamation, he must show there was actual malice, basically a reckless disregard for the truth. And so he's asking for the paper's internal emails and the names of confidential sources. That is something journalists simply do not divulge. If Wolf and her editor do not turn over their files, they face possible prison time.
Are you willing to go to jail?
Yeah.
It's real, it's scary, but something I think we feel very strongly about.
Free press is essential to the workings of a free society, and what Anna Wolf and her editors are facing right now is really scary stuff.
Good old Mississippi. Let me know what y'all think about this article. I'm not too familiar with the case. I've heard about it a few years back, but I didn't really do too much research on it. But if you know anything about it, let me know. Down Home News TV, Dre, y'all have a good